What did you find out?
I don't think you want to know.
I think I do.
Okay, so Charlie. Okay.
I don't think you're definitely not gonna like it.
When your Xbox girlfriend says
Oh,
she's horny.
What the fuck? Why Reddit?
That'll give it a rendering of death.
Fuck, dude.
Just a red ring in general.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have a red ring.
All I've done with PS4 since it's a new one for me.
So yeah, Charlie, he approaches you, Gilgo, and he's like, so, are you part of the military? Yes, he's talking to you.
Are you part of the military, yes or no?
Or were you a part of the military?
Are you military? I don't want to say.
Oh, so yes.
It's a secret.
Inside bitch.
You're gonna say you
19.
Plus what?
And
Plus
Roll.
4. He got plus 4 to that 19.
do I even stand a chance? What?
Deception.
No, I don't.
Well, if you roll natural 20.
Try it.
He's got plus 4
Try
to
it.
his 19.
You got a 1 in 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know he was not in the military. He has not been a part of the military. That's all you know.
Yeah. Because I remember that. Like I had amnesia the last 3 days.
Yeah, no, you don't remember. 3 seconds. Hey, was you part of the army or not?
I don't want to say it. Insight, bitch.
Inside this OT, baby. Bitch, tell me you're
All
back.
3 of you did it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give him the option. Yeah,
It's because we weren't together at the start. We ran into you.
Okay, if you guys want to do like just perception checks, in fact, actually,
For like the entire.
I'm not going.
just who wants to lead the perception check?
I have +4. I probably should.
Yeah, go straight ahead, dude.
Okay. Does someone want to help him?
I'll help him. Let's all help him.
Oh, no, I'm only letting one person.
I hit the table.
Okay, hold on. Before this happens,
perception.
he has a +4. Okay.
Then I am fine.
So, okay. If you are going to help him, either you both roll separately, okay, or you give him advantage. And honestly, with what you rolled before this was explained, I would give him advantage.
Do it.
It's dark out, isn't it? Do I
Not yet.
Not yet? Darn. I was going to say I have dark vision.
You guys all have dark vision, don't you? Don't help.
Wait, do you?
Do I? I don't know. Where's the.
I'll say yes. I'll say
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Where would I even roll again?
it should be features and traits. Yeah, it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Why?
Oh my god.
Well, it's better.
Yeah. So you just see that that's no.
Should have been me.
So you don't see anything. Okay, you're not too concerned. Okay, the forest is quiet. You hear some birds and stuff chirping, but it's not quiet like it was when the gnolls attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what you notice. Okay. But if you guys ever want to do like insight checks to what the NPCs are saying or doing, or if something like the backstories comes up again,
I'm getting all your fucking secrets.
you could just
You're looking for secrets that aren't there. His mind is blank. You can't get anything from something who doesn't know.
Guys, I got launch codes.
What?
The mind is blank, but you got launch codes.
Okay, so you guys, do you remember how Everkinder has a cat?
Yep.
Cat.
Yeah, she has a cat that's like on her shoulder.
Why does she get a pet?
Okay.
This is a fucking cat.
Okay. You get an uneasy feeling about it.
About the cat?
Yes.
Cat senses some shit.
You get an uneasy feeling about the cat.
Okay.
You can't.
She's gonna turn her.
Lumber into a cat.
It's gonna turn into something. Kill us all. It's gonna becomes one of her enemies.
It becomes what?
It's a boss.
It's a boss. Insight on the cat. Can
I know exactly what I'm gonna tell you, no matter what you roll.
Well, what's the
Just
point?
roll that. Let's see what he says.
18 plus 4.
It's a fucking cat.
Oh. Why?
The cat has had some strange behaviors, but it's a fucking cat. Okay?
Can I kill him? He's got 9 lives. Maybe attacking it makes it mad, and when it's mad, it turns into something.
Okay. So right now, you guys have just stopped to give your feet a rest. Because you guys have been walking now all morning, you got attacked, and you took a little break, then you walked again, and now you're taking another 10-minute break, okay? So you guys you found some logs, you're all sitting down, and yeah. Kinder's eating some of she pulls out a pouch and is eating something that looks like jerky. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to eat some, or have some of your rations.
I want some rations.
Not raisins.
So yeah, you guys eat some of the food you packed and have along. Let's see.
Huh.
I should have known I wrote this with the subtitles.
I'm a big tired boy.
Logan,
Yeah, what's good?
could you please roll? Wait, what's your perception modifier?
Perception modifier? Oh, fucking 5.
What about your history?
1.
I want you to roll a history.
What the fuck am I rolling history?
Remember the little secret I told you?
Oh, about
Yeah.
Okay, I got this. You know why I got this? Because I got 8. Is that right?
Yeah, you don't.
You don't got shit.
No, yeah, you're just thinking back to your good old days.
In the woods, my cousin.
In the woods with your cousin
All
and your old job.
of them. I had a job. My job was running away from the IRS. Okay, I lived in the woods.
We'll discuss your backstory later.
Alright.
Okay, since you obviously forgot.
IRS.
Okay. So yeah, anyone want to go do anything during this short little break you guys have?
Someone say circle.
Huh?
Stop.
Circle. Circle jerk.
We'll back away into the forest.
The forest is my terrain. Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
While you do that,
I was in there.
while you back away into the forest, please roll.
Look at the dice in his air.
Will I be getting that back?
Never.
You want it back?
Well, I mean, I paid like $10 for that.
Take some black magic to get out, but
Please roll a perception check. Tucker. Please roll
You
a
got
perception.
If I get rid
20.
Natural
Shit,
neuter. You notice. On the very edge of your vision in this dense forest, you see some hooded figures moving, okay, and walking through this densely The densely tree populated forest.
Oh, great. We
Like-
attacked it.
Like you just, they don't seem to be approaching. They're just walking. Okay. You don't hear any noise. You just happen to look and just catch them by the with the glimpse of your eye or whatever. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what you see.
What do you do?
What you do.
So yeah.
Do what you want to do.
My Aston, he's just like, he's been standing up this entire time. Okay, and they're much worse than this. They're just walking through a forest.
Spider-Verse.
Scooterman. We'll go with Tucker.
You're gonna go look for Tucker.
Let's go with Tucker because I don't want to be in the circle.
Okay. So yeah, you go out to where you last saw Depth Root head, and you approach him, and Cormant approaches you, coming from the group.
There's some hooded figures over there, but they don't seem to be a threat.
Make a perception check with
Yes.
advantage to see if you can see what he sees. 14 plus anything.
It's +1, so 15.
So it's 15. And you get advantage. Yeah. Even with the 15, you could just see the very trail end of this, what appears to be like a smallish group of these hooded figures walking through the forest.
Can I sneak?
Make a stealth.
+5, so 23.
Jesus.
You saw it roughly.
Yeah, you are a sneaky son of a bitch. So yeah, you're creeping along. They don't appear to be doing anything. In fact, they are actually walking near silent, and they are just walking through the forest in the same direction you're heading.
Where are we?
You're heading towards the caves.
Could they be cave people? Are they the cave people?
You weren't there because you're trying to form a circle jerk.
What are we going to the caves for?
Hey, it's
To try to see what's causing the monsters to
Oh, right, they're coming out of
caves and So
either the hooded figures are part of the monsters, or
How close is this to the rest of the party?
I mean, there are ways off because you wanted to stay far away from the circle jerk. Okay, you've known these
How
people
dare
for
you.
a few years, but you aren't that comfortable with them. Fair.
In time you'll be used to this.
can I make a perception check at their face?
They're faced away from you.
Okay.
We'll just shout.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
5
Plus.
Plus 5, so that's 10. Oh, 5 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, he has a plus 5 perception. So at disadvantage, so
Wait, how does disadvantage work?
roll again, you take the lower of the two.
Oh,
7.
Is that a natural 20?
That's a 12.
that's a 12.
Oh. So yeah, so you can't see them because they're turned away from you.
Okay.
Since you are closer, please do make a perception check. Perception.
8.
Yeah, you're trying to stay hidden behind some trees and stuff, so they don't see you if they do look around at all. Do you continue to follow them? Because now you're getting, I'm going to say you're about 100 yards or so best estimation. What's your survival modifier?
+3.
Yeah, so you're about 150 yards away from your group. You've been following them for a bit. You were about 75 yards away, Tucker,
75 yards.
from the group. When you saw them and they've walked another 75 yards farther down the trail,
Okay.
and they are still walking.
Okay, so we should just head back to the group then.
It's up to you.
We're sure they're going to caves.
You don't know where they're going. They're just walking in that direction. You know that there is another town that, you know, like if you get to the edge of the caves, and then go straight northward, okay, then slightly cut back, so then like you cut on, you're outside of the forest, then you could get to the town of Blackfoot. Yeah, Blackfoot. So they might be taking an indirect way there. But you don't know.
I wish I was closer, because then I just go, hello.
They're in the middle of the
Not to
woods.
them, to the group, so that way they would hear me going, hello there, to them.
Yeah,
But-
that's
but yeah,
not
I'm
going
just
to
gonna-
happen.
I'm just gonna go back.
So you're going to go back. Okay, so Tucker, or Def, I assume you go back to the group as well. So now you guys are all packing up your food and stuff.
Finishing the circle jerk.
Ever puts away her bacon jerky back into her backpack. 'Cause, yeah, you guys all have like backpacks and stuff. Yours is like full of books, so you can write down spells and stuff.
Ha! Nerd!
None of us actually have gotten any clothes yet. We all just have like the default clothes. I just realized that.
Well, I mean, you have that amulet of health or whatever.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
I
just
got
saying,
a
I'm
full of like uber
basic.
power. He's got his fire axe.
It's not clothes.
Oh, you can pull someone's picture of clothes.
Well, I know, I'm just saying. I don't even have a robe. I have clothes. Common clothes.
We'll fix that, don't worry. We'll hit the slide.
Like, so the common clothes, it's like, I'm gonna just say, like, some dirtier, rattier blue jeans. Okay, like a simple like, cotton t-shirt, or like a flannel material type t-shirt. So it's not like the best quality of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what like the common clothes are. That's what I'm rolling. So yeah, so you see these two come back, and they come back down the trail a little bit, and Madison says, "Huh? I thought you two were a different way. Did you go have your own little rendezvous?
Yeah, you want to circle jerk?
Rendezvouses?"
Can't
He
you
does know all the
circle jerk
pressure
too?
points.
Oh,
I had to.
I hit a pressure point on his neck.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, fuck.
You're about to get passed out. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm fucking drag your ass. Ah.
This would be just. I mean, it hits because you are totally unexpecting it. You're just. Well, boom! You have stunning strength.
This fucker is
You
down.
guys
I
stun
don't
me?
think so.
Bitch, you got drag your ass down. Just know
So yeah,
if I'm
I'm rolling
doing
your
it, you'll
D4.
stop using his human shield.
+3, or if you want to spend a key point, spend your first key
Even if I'm
point
stunned,
and
I
do
can
flurry
technically use
of
love save.
while you're stunned.
Yeah, because it's like my body's stunned. It's not like my mind is stunned.
No, it's you're like frozen. It's like the world's worst brain
I'm hitting a
freeze.
pressure point on
Well,
your neck.
he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't have stunning strike yet,
Oh, good.
but you do take 6 points of damage.
And 28 health better open up an attack.
So
Otherwise, I'm gonna die again. So I'll get to experience it twice. Now I'll know what. Now I'll know.
now you'll truly know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you guys were just walking. You made that joke, and you just like jabs you right in the neck. You just collapse to the ground. Okay, because you just writhing in pain because it's just so sudden, and your nerves just shut down and your muscles just gave out. So you're down on the ground, and Corbett continues to walk back towards the group.
Help.
My absent Charlie, Arvin, and Ever, they all chuckle and laugh. Okay. I assume you guys will laugh at this.
Heck yeah.
I'm saying everyone's laughing and chuckling at that hilarious event. Tucker, could you go see what time we're at? I mean, we should be good, but
54 minutes.
54 minutes, okay.
It's still recording.
So yeah, so you guys, you keep walking down the path. It's starting to you get to the edge of the forest, okay, right as it's beginning to become dusk. Okay, so like the sun is starting to set over the horizon, and you guys and Charlie says, well, okay, and Charlie and Arvin, they've been, talking with you guys throughout, building up a little bit of a relationship with all of you guys. Okay, I just don't know what to say because I'm praying bad. Otherwise, so yeah, you guys now all have like a relationship to them and stuff. They come from a large half-elf family. They're a family of farmers outside to the south of Agathal.
We're all family.
And yeah, then when they heard that there was a call for able-bodied young men willing to help the capital or help the country, they signed up, much to their family mother's disapproval. Their father died in a tragic accident when they were young. And so they've been taking care of the family ever since. So anyways, Arvin, he recommends, well, maybe we should continue on until we see the caves. Maybe go up that little hill there. Okay, and you guys look and you see a hill. Well, more like a small cliff. Okay, type deal. Or, no, a bluff. Like a smaller bluff. Plateau. I don't know what the terms are anymore. Like a slight incline, then just a drop. So yeah, as you guys get up there, there's like a tree behind you. There's some trees on the ground. This looks like a super comfortable spot. And when you guys get done admiring the view on the ground, you look up, and there you see the caves. Hundreds of openings stretched for miles as far as you can see. Hundreds of these openings.
Guys, it's time to plug up some holes. Let's get to work.
You're really good at that.
Hell yeah.
As you roll,
Hell yeah. Oh, you just gotta think of your cousin.
and there's one that's maybe it's down this higher up ground a little bit. Like this one. I mean, it looks like a cave, but it looks like a very small cave, like or a small entrance or something like that. I don't know. It's maybe 10 feet tall, like, and then there's just like a big cave that goes into darkness. But yeah, you just see hundreds of these caves stretch as far as you can see Hyacinth, he's hesitant because of how close the cave is. Okay. But he's just like, okay, let's. This is so like you guys came up this cliff, and then it's like a drop off on two sides, the slight decline, and then the continuation towards the cave. Okay. I didn't bring the board with me, otherwise I'd draw it real quick. But yeah, so do you guys decide to set camp there?
Yes.
Yes? Sure. Any arguments?
So we're on a hill overlooking campus.
You're basically on a hill with some drop-offs on two sides, looking over the huge array of caves. And up on this hill, about 50 yards down, is a smaller cave entrance. If you want to make a survival check, go ahead.
19.
Yeah, you know that as long as you guys have a small fire, then no light will shine that far, but if anyone were to go in there and look out, then they would see the small light of the fire.
Okay, so we're on the hill, and then there's like the massive caves, and then there's the one cave over here, basically.
Yeah.
I suggest to go to the one cave instead.
You suggest to go in the cave?
To camp in that cave. Because it's away from.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
13.
Just straight 13. Evens or odds? Which one do you want?
Even.
Even. Okay, so if it's even, are you guys all fine with his idea of going into the cave? Camping in the cave.
In the cave.
There's a separate cave. There's the massive caves, and then there's a separate cave over here.
Oh, that sounds like a safe break, yes.
Let's do it.
Do we want to do a full search of the cave first? Just to make sure there's
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea before completing it.
That's if you guys want to go in there at all.
Let's
Send in two people, just search it out.
Who goes in though? Who goes in?
With my idea, I'll go in.
Someone with high perception and someone who can fight, I guess. In case shit
What is
does-
my perception?
Charlie volunteers to go.
What's for which position?
My perception is +5.
He's just gonna go and help.
No, for which position?
He'll be a fighter.
I
He's
have-
got a perception.
I'm going anyway because it's my idea.
We sent 3 in apparently.
Okay, so the rest of you guys, and while you were debating this, okay, it's gotten darker. Now it's like 9 o'clock at night. It's dark. Okay, it's full on nighttime. So you guys, do you light torches or no?
I have night vision, so it doesn't matter.
Dark vision, so you can see 60 feet in dim light.
And
So-
so might as well light torches.
You're not going to?
I'm not going
Oh, okay, because if he lights a torch, then that'll help.
to.
Anyways.
I'm not going to. He can. If he wants. I'm not going
I mean, it's like a 10-foot wide
It's a cave.
circle. Okay. Anyways, as you three go down, it's not a cave, it's more like a system of tunnels.
Ah, shit. We got more holes to plug. Come on, guys.
Okay. So, and then you guys continue down. How far down do you want to go?
How far down this rabbit hole are we going? This is your idea. I'm just here to stab things and see things. Okay, I'll shoot things.
How far down away from the group do you want to go?
Do chicken or poop, look at poop.
Go as far as you can, guys. I don't want some shit.
Can I do some sort of check to see? Try and.
Yeah, can I really shout down the hallway and just use echolocation and say how fucking deep this is?
I told you it's a series of caves.
Yeah, that's not good.
Make
Can I just cook
a
all-
survival. Both of you make a survival check. A separate one because you want to do separate things.
Oh, fuck you. This is gonna be good.
I got a
What?
19.
I got a +5. Yeah, what's
Okay.
What's good? What's good, brother?
Roll
I
again.
can't even see what that is.
Yeah, fuck you, it's a 20.
No, roll again.
God damn it, your fucking contact bullshit. Whoever that is. That's better. Swear to God, the fucking one. I'm killing myself. 17.
Okay.
Suck.
I got 19.
Natural 17.
No, it was a natural 12 and then +5, 17. I'm so pissed about
You
it.
know that if you do this, you may draw attention to yourself.
But the meme,
So what?
I'm gonna shout down this hallway and see how deep it
Yeah,
is.
so you know that you're about 200 yards down this tunnel away from the group who's making camp. Cut back to you two. You guys are out, just out there sitting and watching. Just make general perception checks. You two, Tucker.
Shit's confusing.
We're making-
General perception.
Oh, we're not in the cave, are we?
No,
No, you're
6.
8 plus 4.
plus 4.
Double check. Perception plus 0.
So yeah. So you are looking up at the stars. It's been a long time since you've seen them this bright because you've grown accustomed to the
pollution.
light from Abathal. You know, like all the torch lights and stuff like that.
Do I strike you as someone who just looks at the stars?
Well, that's what's happening.
Fuck you.
Okay, okay, to be honest, the DC for this was a 10.
I don't even know if that's okay.
It
You
means
had to get a 10 at least.
yes. So you're just looking out. Okay, you're basically doing a light watch. You didn't break it up into any groups or anything. You start to see some movement.
In the stars?
No, not in the stars.
Yes.
You're looking out
Oh,
over the
fucking
cave.
aliens.
You're looking
You
over the
needed a 10,
caves.
you got a 12. So you're
Yeah.
You're looking over the caves.
Oh,
You see some movement from one tunnel entrance.
Looks like everyone's moving in the cave.
You
Come
see
to the
movement
cave.
from another cave entrance. And then more just keep coming out. Eventually, there's hundreds of thousands of these monsters.
Damn, we about to go killing spree.
I am dead.
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay,
Who
we
here
made that
control fire again?
What?
Made that joke?
Yeah.